I wanted to show on a 3D model what's happening here with the parapet above the Molina. So the Molina parapet is lower. We want it to be kind of like this filler piece between the cafe, which is this taller portion, and then the apartments. So it kind of sits in between these two pieces. So aesthetically, we really want that parapet to sit down lower like that. And what you're seeing in the drawing is actually what's beyond here. So up above, we've got this higher raised part over the Molina. And because that's higher, we get this really short parapet here. So we want to put this railing along the edge where that's higher. So to discourage people from being up here regularly, which wouldn't be safe because that's not a safe edge there. So people need to stay back in this area. You can use this up here. Obviously adults can climb over the railing and use this area up here. There's many things we could put up there to make that space usable, but it should be like a utility space, not one that's regularly used. So we have a nice big roof that's regularly used, and then this is more of like a utility area where you could store something. You could use it for storage or equipment or things like that. So that's the idea behind that space. And then we also have, we're going to call it this 5 centimeter thicker portion of the wall that we see on the elevations. And I'm going to do a drawing that shows all of those spots, but so you can see it highlighted here, and then it wraps the corner completely and comes across the top of the apartment. So this whole part would be extruded out 5 centimeters, and it comes all the way down to the grade. And then similarly around the cafe, this portion here is 5 centimeters thicker out, this band here. So I'll do a drawing that shows where that is and what the dimensions of it are. And it corresponds to the different, you can see that the parapet height changes here, across here. Hopefully we have that clear in the drawings. And then that parapet height is going to wrap around the cafe up top there. But the Molina parapet is lower. We want this look of the Molina as being a less prominent part of the facade there. If you can see how that's working. So it's going to be that little filler piece in between the cafe and the apartments. You can see where the 5 centimeters. So let me get that drawing of the elevations showing where that 5 centimeters wraps around. So hopefully that clarifies the drawings there. And we've changed this obviously, made it a little different. Our entries there. I'm just going to fly around one time, but I think this is a good one to watch with Samuel to just kind of see three-dimensionally how everything comes together here with the drawings. So if there's any other parts, if Samuel could watch this a couple times, and there may be some questions on heights of parapets and heights of different heights that are not shown clearly enough in the drawings, like the one we discovered there. So if something's not clear, that's a good time to send me a question. So maybe mention to Samuel that he can send questions to me through Zach. If there's any other parts that are not clear, or if we need extra dimensions, request those from me would be good. Okay, so hopefully that helps clarify that little portion, which is a little tricky.